morning. Spirit, say good morning. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunrise. It's a beautiful day. So, I don't know when, back at the diabetes adventure, I promised myself I was going to be more transparent because I think all of us humans should. So, when somebody has a situation that they haven't been through yet, then you can say, well, this is my experience. Yeah, chiropractor's going to fix that. Numb fingers. No. No. Thank you. Good girl. No. 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 No, 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 no. We don't touch appliances that mama might have to buy over again if you break them. Okay? Thank you. Here, complete mama's foots. Complete mama's foots. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's okay. I can take that pain. So, I thought, well, once I get here and get settled in, then I'm going to see the doctor, and then I'm going to get the shot for my back. I didn't know what's going on there, and none of the doctors bothered to share with me after millions and millions of x-rays what was going on back there. So finally, Sharon's like, why don't you just go to my chiropractor instead before you get the shot and see how it goes. So far I'm feeling really good. I'm going for my third one today. And he's just wonderful. So yesterday he took a good, I don't know. Oops, stop. I don't know, 45 minutes just to explain to me everything. So, I'll tell you something about it now. I'll tell you something about it later. Because it was very upsetting. And mainly it was upsetting because there was the landlord, then there was the post office, and then there was a family member, and there was another family member, and then I go to the post office. She gives me all the wrong, she puts in the wrong information, which pissed me off even more because I care about my customers. I want you to care about me, so of course I care about you, and I want you to get your stuff. It took me 8 hours to make, and they don't care. It's just loose somewhere out there because they don't scan it at the mailbox. They scan it at the post office. Whatever. So I already had all that on my mind when I went to the chiropractor 4:30 yesterday. And he gave me some really shocking news that I never thought I'd hear in all my life. You just never. And I know I'm not any better than anybody else, but I was pretty sure I had all my spiritual lessons, lined up like cute little ducks and shit. And yeah, I didn't expect this. So I'll share some now and share some later, okay? Let me just digest it in bits and pieces. And when somebody else has, because I'm not used to having, all my life I had one, issue to deal with, and then I saw that, and I had another issue to deal with, and I saw that, and so. And I know other people have like 10 million problems every single day. You have, 5 people die all in a row in the same week or something, or that things like that just never have happened to me. So I always thought I had a very good, smooth, happy life. And I do. And I really do. I'm not complaining. So, having a whole bunch of shit to think about all in one day, yeah. I was not a happy camper for a lot of yesterday, other than when I went outside with the babies to go for a walk. So, when people are having their lessons, I like to call them lessons, because now that I learned this lesson, I'm learning more and more and more about how to eat better nowadays. My mother was a nutritionist for, 45, 50 years, for the government. So I do know how to eat well. And yes, I know I shouldn't have eaten all that shit I've eaten all my life. But when you come from a strict home and you move out, and then you think you've, footloose and fancy free, but you're not, because it all catches up to you at 62. Or for some people sooner. But anyway, hey, don't be mean to her. You hear me talk. Oh, sorry. You hear me talking to you. Don't make her cry. So that's magic. He's happy to have somebody to talk to. So anyway, I was, just dealing with a ton of shit. Well, what I consider a ton of shit yesterday is probably normal for you guys. It is not normal for me. Most of my life is happy, pleasant. You get the diabetes, the arthritis thing, and bam, that hit in 2010 until 2011. You just deal with the pain, because I'm not here to take a bunch of drugs. I take enough for my high blood pressure and, diabetes adventure. I don't need any extra stuff. So anyway, I just thought to myself, oh, anyway, I kick, stomp, and cry, and let people kick, stomp, and cry until they're ready to stop. Don't tell them, oh, calm down, let it go. I really fucking hate it when men say that to me. But when a woman says it to me, that isn't very sisterly like. That's not very friendly to me. And I know you're going to see this video, and yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, that was almost as hurtful as the whole day. I'm never going to tell anybody, oh, calm down. Who needs to hear that? Amongst other things, but I won't go into those yet. I'll save that for the other half of this video. Anyway, so I kick, stomp, cry. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you for holding the girl's hand. For holding Big Mama's hand until I stopped crying. Thank you. I appreciate you for not saying no stupid shit. And then you cry till you can't cry no more. And I cry until I really just get it out and talk about it and talk about it and talk about it till I get it out. Then I can calm down in my time, not in your time. I'm a spiritualist. Obviously, I know I don't need to be going on and on and on and on and on and on and on forever like a lot of you do with your illnesses and stuff. And that's not a put down. I'm just saying, I'm not going to ever tell you, oh, calm down, just let it go. I'll calm down when the fuck I'm going to calm down. How rude. So 6 o'clock, the post office called and said, this is here. Sorry, we were having a problem with tracking. But then you need to tell people, because I Googled it. They weren't having tracking problems yesterday or the day before. Like last week, today's Tuesday, last week, yeah, I looked and they were having problems. Anyway, so I told that person, yeah. And then I told the other lady, and she's like, don't worry about it. It'll get here when it's supposed to get here, blah, 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 blah. But I'm still, worried for my customers because I worked hard on that stuff. I want you to get what you want. And all the goodies that I gave you with it. Yeah. So I felt better after talking to that customer I made a journal for. She's so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Talk to my Ryan. Talk to my son. And then I felt better. Then I could let it go and calm down. Anyway, so this is what he said. Oh, do I have the... Where's the paper? I could just show you real quick with the paper. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get my grabber thingamajiggy-dale. And I'll just go ahead and be transparent. How's that? Okay. There we go. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, this isn't exactly my situation, but you could probably see it better. So this is, So this is me. The green is how it's supposed to be. The red is what it is. And it is what it is. And I'm going to go back today and I'm going to ask him, I bet this is the reason. This is my right shoulder. That's my left shoulder, sorry. The other shoulder. Yeah, I think that something in there might be the reason for these two fingers always going numb. So, let me see if you can see this good. So, that's what the lower back is supposed to look like. Not good, not good. Changeable. not changeable. Well, of course, with surgery or something, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, so, you know, I ain't letting nothing else get me down. I kick, stomped, and cried when I got out the hospital from B. That's what it's supposed to be. And that's more like what it is. Yeah. No cushy space. And you see right there, you can't see the cushy space in between the bone things. And here you see something right there, but it's not there. So he said he could help me fix 40% of the bones and stuff. So I'm going almost every day to get cracked. And I'm feeling better and better, the top half, every day. So I'm happy for that. I got to, still walk. I'm down to 250 now. I got to get on down to 200. Okay already. We hear you. That's when he grabs her by the back of the neck. And if I don't hear her screaming, then I just let him do whatever cats do. So, yeah. And I got to tell you, of all of my experiences, the diabetes, the lymphedema, the arthritis, this one was the hardest to take. I mean, oh my God. When I got home from the doctor's office, I just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. I don't know why this should not be any different than any other experience. It should not be. And yet it is, because I'm human too. I'm human too. So, yeah, it took me a few hours to get through this one, and I did. So, hey, sister friend, thank you, DoorDash lady, Michelle, for, I think that's your real name. Excuse me, for bringing me some good old yummy Crunch and Munch. And yes, I did thoroughly enjoy eating every single bit of that whole bag of Crunch and Munch, Fiddle Faddle, Cracker Jack, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for loving on me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ryan, for loving on me and not shitting on me and not telling me what to do and not, all that shit that nobody fucking wants to hear when you don't feel good. What is wrong with you people? My goodness. Do you have any bedside manners? So, that was yesterday. Today's today. The sun is shining. The birds are... And I'm going to get my ass up in about an hour. Got to do some marketing. Got to hand out tracking numbers. And then I will take the babies out for a WALK. Mrs. P, who's buried under there, is starting to know what what that means. So, yeah, isn't that something? Anyway, he says this is fixable, so I'm happy. It's mostly fixable because something about right there is it's broken. One of the squishy pads in there is not right. So, but hey, 40% is better than nothing. So you know me and my ass. I'm damn near almost vegan now. I mean vegetarian now. Because, I started the Mediterranean way of eating. And it's challenging because it takes a lot of money to change over your... Okay, I didn't have a pantry and stuff. But you know what I'm saying. No more pre-cooked stuff. Okay, I did buy one lasagna thing, Stouffer's lasagna last month, and a couple of enchiladas because they're so good. They were just cheese. And I watched my salt, potassium. The three things, yeah, that our kidneys really don't need to have a lot of. See, I could, yeah, Google it. And, another adventure that I came up that I'll tell you about later. I mean, you can't have all the fun in one video now, can you? So, I'm doing my homework and doing my spiritual work just like everybody else. And I cried yesterday, so now I got to put my big girl panties on and say, okay, what's next? What do I need to do? I know I need to walk my fat ass around the block more, so that's what me and Princess is going to be doing. She gained some weight over the winter. And just do it and get it done. I'm not going to be hooping and hollering forever and ever and ever. My customers are getting their stuff. So that took 90% of the, okay, 50%. And then this took the other 50%. And I'm good. Just got to keep on pushing, right? So, in sharing my experience, I hope others share theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. And then we all could come up with a way. You say, hey, Tasha, have your chiropractor try da-da-da-da-da. Or well, today when I go back, I'm going to ask him if he has any natural medicine doctor friends. Yeah, because, taking that is not my idea of a good time. And I understand Western doctors say, but you can't control Eastern medicine. Well, I don't know about what you know. I didn't go to school for 20 years to be a doctor. But all my life, I have gone to natural medicine doctors. So I don't know what to tell you about that. I know it works for me. I know it works for billions of other people. So you got to go what works for you, right? Yeah. So I'm heading back to the chiropractor today. I feel good, and I'm gonna do good, do better, 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 better. That's all there is up, right? So I'm gonna go talk to him, and then I'm gonna go talk to a new shaman friend that I recently met on the Talk Tick thing. Yeah, have a few talks with them. Talk to my herbalist, and I gotta bump up my game, just like in the wintertime. But it ain't snowing. I still gotta bump up my shit. Yeah, I do, and I am, and I will, and get better and better and better and better and better. It's a choice. That's what I choose to do. Just get better. So, no, oh, poor me, oh, woo, woo, woo. That was all yesterday. And today's today. The sun is shining, birds are singing. There's a little wind. And I found out about that yesterday from a gastroenterologist on Talk Tick thing. Yeah, so I'm going to ask, I got a new primary doctor because that other one, if you're not helping me get well, I don't need you. I need you to help me get well. She should have showed me these x-rays, 3 weeks ago after I came out the MRI machine. You think we'd sit and have a conversation about that, huh? No, bitch, you got to go. Bye. So I got me a new doctor. And I'm going to tell her about the LPR. He said we think it's allergies, but it could not be allergies. It could be something else. So I'm going to talk to her about that, get that fixed up, and just keep it pushing. That's all there is. We got to keep it pushing, keep it pushing, keep it pushing, okay? So you work with me, and I'm going to work with you, and we're all going to share each other's secrets, because there really are no secrets. And we're just going to keep on keeping on. Each one helping one, right? Right. Okay. Go have an awesome day. I love you. And thank you for being a part of my adventures.